I'm sorry, those that are not with. Okay, let's see. No problem, no problem. Just be there if you want to be there. But I'm not putting there. Biafrans, you are all welcome anyway. We move. Our PM is live now, and he is live, and he is live. So, and he is alive as well. So we are bringing him to the studio right away, and I want to greet every Biafrans, all the Biafrans, anywhere you are watching from, anywhere you are viewing from. I greet you once again. Welcome back as we join our PM to listen, to hear, and to understand his own story. Who is making noise? I beg. So I greet you once again. We'll be joining our PM straight and now. So, Mazi Sonny, are you there? Battle cry. Can you just use only one, not just say hello, Biafrans, I beg. You know one talk, we know they see you, we know they hear you. Anyway, sorry, we'll have to play the national anthem immediately.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Welcome to this emergency broadcast today, the 22nd day of October 2023. I want to first of all thank all Biafrans for your prayers, support. And I want to also thank those Biafrans who came to Finland to make sure that our first ever self-referendum convention was a success. We recorded a very tremendous turnout. The event was successful without any problem. I want to thank you all. This is the type of Biafra we are fighting for. For the first time in my life, I was in the midst of Biafrans and nobody frowned his or her face. For the very first time. For the very first time in my life, I was in the midst of over 300 to 400 Biafrans and nobody bear any malice against any other person. For the very first time in my life, I was in the midst of Biafrans and nobody complained that the task given to him or her should have been done by somebody else. And that really gave me a lot of energy because it is beyond my expectation. What we saw in Helsinki, Finland, is something to be emulated. People should emulate the attitude of Biafrans that came to Finland. I want to thank the cabinet of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile for the work they have done to make sure that this historic event was successful. I want to especially give thanks to the planning committee of this self-referendum convention in Finland. And I want to thank the chairperson of this committee specifically for her doggedness, hard work, time, resilience, and professionalism in handling this particular event in the name of Professor Chioma Okeoma. She's a very hard lady. In her, I saw the energy of a true Biafran. She ran all the way from one location, from one point to another, within the hall of this convention. The same thing goes to Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozo Arabeze, working day and night, making sure that this particular event and all the staffs and cabinet received whatever that they needed to receive. The same thanks goes to the European rep, Mazi Uche, who have done a very wonderful and tremendous job. Sleepless night, it paid off. Uche is a very wonderful man. I want to also give thanks to members of the committee that I may not go into mentioning your names, but you know, as a member of the committee, you know that you are flying with a very bright flying colors. I thank all of you for your participation, for your time, your ideas, making sure that this particular event become success that we are all proud of today. I want to also thank member of the cabinet who did not just come to Finland, but in their own ways participated in making sure that the Finland Convention was a success. The BIAFRANS that braced this particular historic conference from all over the world, those that came all the way from Australia. I want to thank you, Ambassador Iwunze and his wife, who came all the way from Australia. Those that came from Canada, those that came from the United States, those that came from different parts of Europe, those that came from the United Kingdom, even those that came from Africa. I want to also thank those who couldn't make it, those who were deported back to where they come from, because Finland's security was very, very tight because of me. And so, if you tell the border guard that you are coming to Finland for the convention and you do not have every document intact, they will never going to allow you. Nigeria government sent their so-called killers to Finland, and all of them were deported. All of them were deported. I want you to understand that you cannot stop this Biafra. The earlier you realize this, the better for you. Those that Nigeria government sent to Finland, they were deported. Two of you that came from Greece, you know how you were deported. You were captured and you were deported back to where you come from, because you did not come to Finland to do anything. You came to look for Simon Ekpa, and the Finland government captured you and deported you. I warned Hope Uzodinma and his gang that I remain an unsolvable mathematics. One of them that came from the United Kingdom, I was watching all of them running helter-skelter as I watched them in the mirror. The one that came from the United Kingdom ran away. They told him to disappear immediately from Finland, and he ran away. Their accomplice here in Finland knows that his one leg is standing in Finland as I speak, because one day monkey go market, he would not come back. Asking for the freedom of my people is never a crime. It is not a call for war. Asking that my people should be free, should be allowed to live their life like every other person, is not a call for war. Nigeria has used killings, economic strangulation, marginalization, and appetite to cage the people of Biafra. That if anybody dare rise up to speak Biafra people, he will be a target and they are going to kill him. And because of this, everybody is scared of speaking the truth to the terrorist government of Nigeria. I am not scared of speaking the truth. And I'm going to speak the truth until the declaration of Biafra. We have made history in Finland. For those who do not understand what happened in Finland, because I have come across many illiterates who call themselves IRAT. Those that work with the Nigerian government through treacherous Ejiofor hired them. Some of them now have beards. They don't look normal again. They don't look like, people who have 3 square meals a day. They are looking very tattered, very unkempt. Unlike before, when they begin to copy wearing suit with me. Now I see they are very, very tattered. I know that those people I'm talking about know themselves. After this broadcast, they are going to, shave their beards, try to look fresh, but they're not going to look fresh anymore because their time is gone. The evil that they have done will begin to haunt them. So I watched some of them, struggling to do propaganda against the Biafra self-referendum in Finland. And when you see them and hear them explaining, you see how primitive they are. They say, how can you be conducting referendum in Finland? We did not conduct referendum in Finland. What we did is called laying the background for the Biafra self-referendum. That's why it is called self-referendum convention. And in Finland, we have been able to lay the background for the freedom of Biafra. We opened the gate for Biafra freedom. And I want to let them understand that every mechanism that will bring Biafra has been put in place in this Finland Biafra self-referendum convention. I'm going to go one after the other. I may not go all of them because I do not have that time. This is not the time to make broadcast. It is time for action. We have activated, voted in Finland, and adopted the Biafra Charter. And it is called Biafra Helsinki Declaration. The charter has become the Biafra law, Constitution of Biafra. We have been able to give Biafra a defined name, the kind of government that Biafra will be. And we all adopted the delegation. Let me explain this very clear because I know, this is a very important broadcast today because you're going to learn a lot of things from me. What you see or saw in Finland a few days ago was delegation of the Biafra Republic government in exile being represented by many people from different parts of the world. So what you see and saw 2 days ago was just a delegation. delegation, representative from all continents of the world where Biafran government in exile are located and where Biafrans are domiciled. So delegate came from where Biafrans are living all over the world to represent them in Finland in this convention. We have delegate from Australia. We have delegate from North America. We have delegate from Canada. We have delegate from the United Kingdom. We have delegate from Asia. We have delegate from Africa. All represented Biafrans in their continent. From continent down to countries. In Europe, we have Biafrans all over Europe represented in Finland. And those who come as their delegate had the right to vote for us to adopt what we call today the Helsinki Biafra Declaration, which is the Biafra Charter. And in that charter, it is clearly defined that Biafra is a confederating state. It's a confederation, which means every state you are on your own. Now, from after adopting the Charter of Biafra, the Biafra Charter, every single thing in the charter was activated, including the power and the right to raise an army to defend Biafra land officially. So now we have Constitution. 2, we have also activated the Biafra National Identity Card. That is one of the world secured platform. We are using Jumio facial recognition to verify our national identity card. From the Biafra Charter, we unveiled the Biafra database system. From there, we unveiled the Biafra Liberation Army. From there, we unveiled the Biafra Resistance Fighters. From there, we unveiled the Biafra Air Force. I want all of you to remember that when we posted the Biafra Liberation Army video for the very first time, they said there were just 8. Is this 8 people you are going to use to face Nigeria? You know, the enemies are always this kind of spirit. They want to demoralize you, but we have gone over and beyond the level of somebody to demoralize us. They tell you you are just 8. You know, everything you do, they want to talk down on it. But what they don't know is that I am a stone. When you try to talk down on me, it's like you are watering the stone. So anything you do, they want to talk down on it. Something their generation can never do. They want to talk down on it. They say we are just 8. Is it these 8 people you want to use to fight Nigeria? I kept quiet because I know what I'm doing and I know how many men we have. Today, I am very, very proud to announce to Biafra people that the Biafra Liberation Army has over 100,000 men and counting. 100,000 men and counting. And what you see during the parade is just, you know, one command of the Biafra Liberation Army that we can afford to have their uniform completed. They say we raise funds every week. Now they say you can't do all these things with the small fund you are raising. These are confused. What we have been able to do for the past 2 years is something they could not do for the past 20 years. For the past 2 years, just not up to 2 years, within 1 year plus, we have been able to raise an army of over 100,000 people. In less than 2 years, we have been able to buy arms, sophisticated arms and ammunition to protect and defend our territory and our land, to defend our women and our children. We have arms and ammunition, sophisticated one. Within 1.5 years, we have defeated Nigeria several times in the attempt to burn down villages and communities like they used to do in the past. They have met with the highest resistance. They have come with Super Tucano aircraft to bomb our people. We defeat them, they run away. They have attempted to bomb our land with Super Tucano aircraft. Many times they failed. A lot of people do not understand why we are defeating this terrorist government, because we are in our land. The owner of the land knows thyself. I want everybody to understand that we do not have any problem with any ethnic group in Nigeria. Our problem is against Nigeria government, the terrorist government, the government that fund terrorism, the government that fund killings, the government that order killings of his own people, or supposedly his own people, its own people. These are the government that we are against. Our arms and ammunition is against Nigeria terrorist army. Our arms and ammunition is against Nigeria terrorist police, and not against any civilian, not against any ethnic group. Finland Convention will continue to be in history book. As every government, everything that qualifies Biafra to be a legitimate government, we have activated it in Finland. We have also appointed and elected state administrators of the de facto government of Biafra in the homeland. We also activated the de facto government of Biafra, which is now officially active in Biafra land. From tomorrow, we are expecting the executives of the state of Biafra, de facto government, to start their work with immediate effect from tomorrow. I want to see all state executives to go to work. Those states that do not have complete representatives, you have more work to do. Between now and November ending, we want to see a complete executives council of the Biafra de facto government. Some people say Biafra will never come. Do not blame them. They have their right to their own opinion. What differentiates us from them is that we understand what freedom is all about, and we want freedom. They don't want freedom. And at the end of the day, the majority carries the vote. For those of you who are still very skeptical in supporting your own freedom, I have a message for you. Life is not going to be easy for you when Biafra finally comes. And I'm very, very sure, very, very optimistic that Biafra is coming. And I'm going to tell you a little bit, give you a little bit hint how this Biafra will come. I want you to remember that from the beginning, you have always doubted me. When we started the Biafra Republic government, you doubted me. At the end, you see cabinet, over 113 people. When we started the Biafra administrative office in the United States in Baltimore, you doubted me. Some people even went there to remove the Biafra flag. They say nothing like that existed. It's a lie. It's a propaganda. Yet, it came, we inaugurated the house, and you become a liar as always. You failed. I am still here. We started the Biafra self-referendum convention in Finland, started advertising it. They say it's a propaganda. It is only way to collect money from his unsuspecting members. As if that is not enough. They saw people trooping into Finland. They say that is not true. They saw the way I entered the hall. The love showered on me is unbelievable. And then they begin to panic. They say, oh, the people that came to Finland are idiots. The people that came to Finland are not human beings. The people that came to Finland don't have sense. Of course, they always look for something to talk you down. But we have never deviated one day. We never shaked. We talked about the Biafra Liberation Army. They say it's a lie. He don't have anybody. There is no man anywhere. You only have this boys brigade. Some people even begin to compare the Eastern Security Network picture and videos with just a show of the anti-aircraft that we have. One of the anti-aircraft. They say, oh, they are just 4. Today, they have seen battalion and they have gone to the abyss. I want you to understand that there is nothing I have said that did not come to pass. The only thing remaining is the declaration of Biafra. I am giving you these instances so that for you who are in a better position to fund this liberation, to support the liberation, and you are staying behind the scene and castigating what we're doing, believe me, the consequences is heavy. I want you to understand that in South Korea, those who did not support their freedom are not citizens. You renew your residence permit every year. We are going to have something tougher than that. You see all of you in the US, all of you in America, all of you in Biafra land, believe me, you are going to see law that will bend your mouth. Now, we have been able to inaugurate and unveil the Biafra Liberation Army and all forces of Biafra. And the idea is to make sure we arm them to the teeth. The time we complain about the killings by the Nigeria Terrorist Army Police, DSS, is over. Completely over. We can never complain again. So it is gun for gun. Bullet for bullet. Bomb for bomb. Until you leave our land and go back to Nigeria. Those who think that we are going to keep silent when we are being butchered and killed, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I will fight even when I am not breathing. I will continue to fight. But let me tell you, you will not have the opportunity to make me not to breathe. I will destroy the entity called Nigeria as fast as possible. The destruction of Nigeria is to safeguard Biafra people. The destruction of the evil entity, a terrorist entity called Nigeria, is for self-defense of the Biafra people. Women and children will pay the ultimate price by sacrificing many millions of Biafrans for the past years. The difference here is when those people were being sacrificed for one Nigeria, this strategy was a failure. The strategy that led to the sacrifice of many millions of Biafra was a failure. Today, we know better. Nigeria will die silently until Biafra will rise, and the flag will go up and rise among nations. Some of the people who call themselves Ohaneze, they placed bounty on me. They thought when they placed bounty on me, I will go into hiding. I am still standing here. The funny thing is that the name of the person who placed that bounty, I don't hear him, I don't see him writing again. I don't know where he is. Is he tired of giving bounty on my head? Please ask the cripple Isi Guzoro. Is he tired of putting bounty on my name? Or giving bounty on me? But let me tell you, the more the days, the dangerous will become. This danger we are becoming in order to make sure that our women and children are safe. That they can no longer be scared of going to the market because the Nigeria terrorist-controlled army will come to burn down their villages. I want to use this opportunity to play this video for BIAFRANS to see. They say we are in the bushes. They thought propaganda can win a war. Propaganda can never win war. For us to be able to get to this level, we have defeated Nigeria, neutralized them, delegitimized them, and we are going to do this from village to village, from town to town, from city to city, until Biafra land is completely captured. This is Biafra army. Biafra resistance fighters in the street of Biafra land. After their parade, why they will tell you, oh, the Nigeria army have done this and done that. You know, when I tell you people how we neutralize them, they thought we are joking. Let them come here. This is completely under the control of Biafra army. And more are coming. And you know, the next thing, some of them say, oh, they don't have weapons. They don't have weapons. They did not have weapons. It's only few people have weapons. The same people will not be talking about how we resist and repel the terrorists in uniform each time they come. We don't repel them with ordinary hand. We repel them with the same equal measures of firepower. And you don't tell us what to do. We don't display our arms. What I did last time was to show them that we can actually say no-fly zone and we can enforce it. I said after Finland Convention, things will never remain the same. And from tomorrow, things will never remain the same. We are now back to full liberation of Biafra. We now have a government. We now have two governments. We have the government in the homeland, and we have the exile government. Those of you who have been appointed to head the government of the de facto in the homeland, you will be communicated internally on what and how this is done. This evening, I am informing Biafra people that the de facto government will tax every Biafran, and the tax is called the Biafra Liberation Tax. The Biafra Liberation Tax is a tax that will be imposed by the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, and this tax will be used to buy weapons that we use to protect our land and defend ourselves against external aggression. Biafra will be the only nation that will defend itself aggressively within Nigeria until the declaration of Biafra. Because we want to put every culpability where culpability is and run a transparent government. You will be hearing from time to time instructions and directives, especially on the issue of finance. The Biafra de facto government has a receipt. War, defense, security requires fund, requires money. And if you make yourself available to be used by the enemy in order to demoralize our people, you are also going to be a victim of insecurity. If out of hatred, jealousy, greed, you fight against your own security, you will become a victim of insecurity. I want to briefly tell you how Biafra is going to come. At this point, we have over 100,000 personnel of the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra resistance fighters across Biafra land. Our aim is to make sure that we have every sophisticated weapon needed to defend our land. And the delegitimization of Nigeria have started, as you all know, within Biafra land. We delegitimize Nigeria until the last person remaining. When I mean the last person is that we will delegitimize local government, we delegitimize state government, delegitimized the federal presence in Biafra land, and then after that, we are going to organize our self-referendum. Before we go to the point of organizing self-referendum, the world will talk and shout about Biafra. Because we are going to raise a dust that has never been seen anywhere in the world. In anywhere people are fighting freedom, we're going to fight our own differently. So in the course of delegitimizing Nigeria terrorist government in Biafra land, we will raise a dust. And by then, they will be shouting, can they conduct a referendum? We are going to close our ear to that. Make sure the delegitimization of Nigeria is ruthless. After that, when we are satisfied that indeed we have delegitimized Nigeria from the security apparatus to the lowest, that we can now conduct a referendum just like what you see on the screen of the Biafra Liberation Army freely moving in our territory. We are going to make it like that. And then after that, we'll conduct referendum. And during the time of referendum, we are going to have another summit in Finland. That will be the last summit in Finland. And in that summit will be in line with the referendum voting. We will make sure that we create a platform for every Biafra all over the world to participate in the voting for Biafra referendum. You see, I am not hiding anything. I'm not hiding the roadmap to Biafra, because it's something that you must know. And it is something the international community must know. It is something that anybody who cares to know must know. So for those who say, oh, don't reveal your secret, we don't have secret. There is no secret. Everything I've been doing from the day one, I have always revealed it, and I will do it. At least you have been able to follow for a while and see that I've never said anything and I didn't do it. So after delegitimizing the terrorist government that kills our people within Biafra land, when we make sure we control the entire Biafra, make it very, very unsafe for all the criminals and terrorists within Biafra land, and our people can move. Then we are going to freely conduct our own referendum. Biafrans in the homeland will be able to vote using the mechanism that the de facto government will put in place. While we, the Biafra Republic government in exile, will make sure that every Biafra within diaspora will have the access and the right to vote electronically. We are going to participate in counting the vote here in Finland. In Finland, we are going to have the voting of this referendum may take up to 1 week. Can take up to a week. And during this week, the last 3 days of this week, we will expect Biafrans from all over the world to come to Finland, where the result will be transmitted electronically from Biafra land, from all over the world, using the portal that we are building to transmit this result in the big screen here in Finland. And then after that, everybody in the world will see the result of our self-referendum. We are not expecting the UN to validate it. We are not expecting Nigeria to agree. We are also not expecting you to agree. But you have the right to vote against it, because the right will be given to you as a Biafran. It is the only and the most accepted democratic way and means of doing things. And we'll give that opportunity to every Biafran to participate. And again, let me also correct this particular impression, because very soon they will say they want to conduct referendum abroad. They want to conduct referendum in another man country. Listen attentively how the Biafra referendum will be conducted. When I started announcing the referendum convention in Finland, he thought it's a joke. It has come and it has gone. And it was a success. Now I am revealing the next step. The next step is that we are going to build a portal. Now the Biafra government in EZA national identity card also has a website. So our aim and objective is to make sure that every Biafran all over the world register themselves to Biafra government in exile, so that we can start building our database. It is going to be from this database we will give you access to have the right to vote in the referendum that will be coming. So those in diaspora, you are very, very important to us. You must identify yourself with the Biafra government in exile to be able to participate and they say, no, you don't want freedom, or yes, I want freedom. And like I said, during that time, the last 3 days of this voting of referendum, self-referendum. Remember, it is called self-referendum. Those who have the opportunity to come to Finland will come to Finland. And we are going to stay 3 days to monitor the voting, counting the voting, transmitting the voting electronically, and then after that, we call the result. After we call the result, we will pass this result to the United Nations and to other international organization and body. Of course, we invite them to be observers if they like. After that, we will declare Biafra. When we declare Biafra, we have many things to bank on. Remember that the declaration of Biafra means that we have actually weakened every security, Nigeria terrorist security apparatus in Biafra land. We have weakened the presence of Nigeria government in Biafra land. We make sure that by then, there will be no secretariat of Nigeria government in Biafra land. We make sure by then, there is no presence of Nigeria government. All the governors will be on the run. Like I said, this is just a brief of what is to come. Remember, what we are fighting for is now a fight of survival, self-preservation. It is now a fight for survival. The terrorist government in Nigeria do not want us to live. They don't want us to be alive. They want to, annihilate us, and we are not going to allow them to annihilate us. God have raised men and women to make sure that that doesn't happen. That's why you see us raising the army of thousands and hundreds of thousands of personnel to make sure we stand on our ground and defend our land with everything in us. On this note, we call on Biafrans all over the world, sons and daughters of Biafrans all over the world. If you know you have not supported this Biafra liberation up to this point, it is time you wake up. The opportunity may never come again. And like I said, very, very soon, we are going to start funding this liberation by ourselves. I will not need your money. We will not need your money. Believe me, everything I have said have come to pass. Very soon, we will not be raising funds again online. Very soon, we will not be coming every weekend to raise money. You know now, I'm not doing broadcast every day like I used to do. That time is over. I do broadcast now when it is necessary. It can even be once in a month, or not even, maybe once in 2 months or once in 3 months. What I want to be seeing is actions on the ground to make sure that our people are not victim of one Nigeria again. Before now, this is what they do to us in Biafra land.
Nigeria, on a daily basis, witness the impunity which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who share an ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria.
To open an investigation specifically into the wide-scale and systematic killing of the civilian population, and most notably targeting the indigenous people of Biafra.
Clear that now we've put the Biafran issue on the radar screen of the government, of the Biden administration, of Congress.
Ongoing and wide-scale systematic killing of the civilian population, and again specifically targeting the IPOB.
Of weapons being used against Biafrans, but affirmatively supporting an effort to have a independence referendum organized and conducted by the United Nations, as we've done in South Sudan.
They formally open an investigation and look into what we are identifying as a genocide that's being committed by the Nigerian government and extremist Fulanis against the indigenous people of Biafra.
There's been nothing in experience since 1960 to suggest there simply is not a way, given the history of division between the Fulani and the Biafrans, to think that they can coexist under a single sovereign roof.
That has been the fate of indigenous people in Nigeria. Today, it is no longer the same. I don't need to start showing you the videos of the Biafra Liberation Army, which I have shared on our Twitter page. You already have seen it. What I have come to say is that, remember, it is time for you to wake up. And the freedom of Biafra is coming. We are not backing down an inch. I am just starting. For that reason, we said after the convention, we are going to open the gate for a new front. And that new front needed you and needed your support. Just like I have given you step by step of what we're going to do. This step by step I gave you now may change. It may change at any time, depending on what and how the terrorist government respond to our measures. We will change, but our aim is to make sure we delegitimize them as soon as possible. So going forward, make sure you support and fund the liberation of your own people. Thank you. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra.
Assalamu alaikum. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in the DSF's custody? An order has been given from the court to the government that Nnamdi Kanu should be returned back to Kenya and he should be compensated with a sum of 500 million naira, but he is still in their custody. Why? Why? Has Nigeria gotten to a level that we don't have laws any longer? We don't abide by the rules and regulations given to us? If we are to break these rules, oh, what a pity to us. But now, it's for the government to do what is right, but they are not. Instead, discrimination, tribalism, ethnicity has become the order of the day for them. And I don't know what they are putting in the minds of the Southeast and the Northerners. Because we, the Northerners, are the ones being affected. Why? Because the people ruling us are from the North. I blame them. See, there is no way I will blame the Southeast if they think of having their own nation, with the way things are going, with the way our governments are taking things in on serious. Let me say it that way. If you are making us look, I never for once loved the Southeast. The only thing I had for them then was hatred, but I came to realize that this is not how it's supposed to be. Then let the government do what is right. If an order has been given, an order is an order. Let's abide, let's go by that order. Not bringing in discrimination, bringing about tribalism into our mind. Oh, come on. That is not what we are out for. And that is why we will keep fighting till what we are looking for is achieved. Please, this man should be returned back to Kenya because he was kidnapped to this place. If I was being kidnapped, I would not be happy about it too. Let me be realistic and let me be sincere about it. Please, my viewers, share this video. Let it go viral so that all citizens, all masses of this country will see it, because Nigeria is no longer a lawful state or a lawful country any longer. We have rules and regulations. Let's go by that. Let's abide by it. An order is an order, like I said. And we, the Northerners, we want to be our brother's keeper. We don't want the Southeast to see us as if we are the enemies. We don't want to be their enemy, and we don't want them to be our enemy also. So let the government do what is appropriate. please and please share this video so it go viral.
All right, BIAFRANS, we are welcome back. We are welcome back once again, and I greet you all. I want to make you remember this our PM broadcast is not just an ordinary. He explained everything to us. I don't know if anybody is still there in the studio that want to say good night to BIAFRANS before we go. Is anybody still there? Is anybody there? Any of our media, anybody at all? I see can go a 55 Vision.
Thank you so much.
Vision, I greet you.
All right, go ahead.
No, go on. You have the okay, King Onwuka, go on.
Thank you so much, Mazugo, the wonderful guy. Thank you, fellow comrades. Battle cry, everybody in the house. It is a thing of joy to have our Prime Minister, Maze Simon Njoke, at the helm of the affairs. He is indeed God sent. Anybody, maybe that person need to go to his womb again.
Exactly.
What our Prime Minister, he wants to explain something to us. He looked like after kindergarten, the child will go to nursery. No, nursery, after pre-nursery to nursery, after nursery, preschool, secondary school, and the list goes there to make sure that there is nothing you will say you do not understand. Everything is clear to us. Everything is very, very clear. Both from where we are coming from and where we're going to and how we will go to that place. There is nothing to explain here anymore. Anybody who doesn't understand is not among us, it's not one of us. The message is clear and the message has been passed. And we must do the needful. It's all whatever you can, no amount to. Remember, not come by ourselves. What we're doing here, we're doing is it's a general we are planting here. It's fair enough that no problem, everything will be okay. But remember where we're coming from. I was born in a family where my father used to tell us when he was alive, may he rest in peace, that things will get better. He died. I have my own family, independent. I have my wife and children. And I'm still telling them the same story. Things will get better. So time has come for those words to be a realistic word, not my word. It's time to put an end to. It's time to put an end to having bad roads, and the only way to put an end to all this injustice and
up NEPA.
Yeah, up NEPA. It's time to put an end to it.
Our babies learn how to talk with up NEPA.
Yeah, that is the first thing they learn from. That is the first thing my children learn from. That is the first thing they learn when they travel to the zoo. When they were born there, when they were there, that is the first thing they learn to talk. Up NEPA. You know, we have seen it all. And the only way to stop this unnecessary killing is to have an independent state called Biafra. Is to be free. And the only way to be free is to participate in every way, every means necessary. We must participate, we must liberate ourselves. So Biafra must come and we must be free. The hope of a better tomorrow is the birth of Biafra, or the birth of Biafra. to make sure that those women in our rural communities, they're no more afraid of going to their farms forever, to make sure that that child of an Okada rider becomes somebody tomorrow, to make sure that university graduates find a better paying job. Biafra is the only key, and Biafra is the answer. For we must be free. Our freedom is worth more than gold, diamond, or anything anyone can name of. The time is now, for the time is right. Our Prime Minister, who follow who no road, we are with him. And we'll continue following him. For he is the Joshua that was sent to us, that will take us to our promised land. I can see you, brother. We're going home.
Oh, hey, Biafra. I am still on my way. I'm going home. I'm in the airport. I'm on transit. I am on transit.
It's all right, brother.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm on transit and I'm going. We had a wonderful time. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's evident. It's evident, brother. It's evident. It's evident. You will not be able to have a try, but then we didn't come there, but our spirit is there. Our spirit is there.
Let me show you.
It was a memorable something.
Let me show you guys.
All right.
Johnny
Messi, brother.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, brother.
Our Prime Minister has said it all. We only have one duty to fulfill, to fund this liberation, and we must fund it. For it must be funded, and we must fund it. I got one day when I can have fund or in the fund there, and we didn't fund our freedom. We must fund it.
Yeah.
Please, anybody out there who has listened to our Prime Minister, the message is only one thing: wake up, rise up, come up, and fund this liberation. Now we can't live this exile forever. How many years do I have left to live in this world?
Ataya.
At least, if not for myself, for my children. This self-imposed exile is a crime against humanity on its own. There is only one way to end it. Biafra freedom. And we must be free.
There we go.
Thank you, everybody. Good night from my side.
Thank you. Ada Biafra, you're welcome. We can't hear you, Ada Biafra.
Sorry. Hello, are you hearing me now?
Yes, yes. You're welcome.
Okay.
Please, Ada Biafra, please, I'm sorry, before you talk, because I'm about to get off the line now. Sorry. I want to tell Biafrans that those of us watching, I want to announce that my other channel, Raf Chiamaka TV, has been suspended again. So it's suspended for another 2 weeks. So if you are watching me or watching anywhere, please remember to go and subscribe to my backup channel, which is Ajere Global. Because these people are doing terrible things. I don't know why they suspended my channel and gave me another strike. So please just go there and subscribe to Ajere Global. That is where I am. I'm going to be there for the next 2 weeks that I'm going to serve this suspension. Thank you very much. Let me continue on my journey. Thank you very much. God bless you. And Biafra, please go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. Biafra 247. Mukoma, we saw you. There was a time the cameraman focused on you, but you may not have seen it. I was just saying, hey, yeah, look at our Biafra 247 in his nice brown suit.
Wow.
You people did well. You people did well. Our Simon Mmeji Buago, that man, we thank God. He has done great, because I remember when they were calling us miscreants. Oh, Facebook this, YouTube that. I couldn't contain my excitement. It was so successful. Very, very successful. The self-referendum in Finland. Our Prime Minister is man amongst men. That is the arrangement, the way everything was organized. It was awesome. I praise you people. You and Pastor Van represented the media team very, very well. And in fact, I have nothing to add than to say well done to all of you. You know, well done to all of you. Biafra is here. We will all have to support Mazi Simon Ekpa. There is nothing that they didn't call him. There was this girl in either Italy or where, she will call him all manner of names that I can't even mention with my mouth. There's another lady in South Africa, and I was wondering, what is wrong with these people? Are we fighting for Biafra or for, is there anything apart from this? But look at it today. Simon has showcased the charter that will form the law. He has unveiled the national security ID. He has unveiled the soldiers, which is the core thing. I mean, when Onyendu was there, we had ESN, which was very good. But to add the icing on the cake, the troops, I was watching this, I said, are these army people not finishing? And they will pass. Another batch will come and pass again. Very long trail of soldiers. I was so shocked because this one in Germany called Biafra Child, I saw him tweet, oh, these 12 soldiers, is that what you will use in fighting the war? Is that what you will use in fighting the zoo? And I was like, oh, how can these few men fight? But the day before yesterday, I said, God, our prime minister is something else. He is a man of his words. When he told Onyendu that if you are looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. This is it. He is looking after taking care of this battalion of soldiers, taking care of ESN, fighting the governors that are always placing bounty on his head, fighting the internal battle, the external battle, making sure that there's donation every weekend. We have all seen it. Anybody who denies that Simon is not moving us further, I will know that the person is a pathological liar, because he is under 2 years, because this thing is not even up to 2 years that he started. Our people need to be constantly reminded of all these things, because I think we are getting very myopic these days, because the presence of internet is making people to forget easily. Before you know it, they will scroll down and be watching another thing and they will forget. So it's good to remind them that Simon has done this under 2 years. You know, is that your Christmas cap or Biafra one? 247. Hello.
Ada Biafra.
Is
Ada
Biafra
Biafra, can you hear
one?
me? Yeah, Mazingo, please give me, I beg of you to give me priority because I will soon fly off. Ada Biafra, please don't cut you off. I'm just entering my flight now. I'm in the flight. Let me quickly make my
I know how
submission.
it feels. Take your time. I know how it feels.
Okay,
You
please
will
let
come
me
back
make my
safely.
submission. Thank you. Thank you,
God
Ada
will
Biafra.
grant you
Thank you.
journey
And there's
mercy.
something you said that I want to make an addendum to. Please, Ada Biafra,
Yes.
thank you. Our people should know when they were saying, even when they were saying only 12 men, you made reference to that, but I want you to understand that even with 12 men, we can defeat the zoo. I'm telling you. Even that time, they were saying only 12 men. Even if you are not aware that we have all these numbers, that shouldn't have even made any kind of, just any kind of doubt to anybody to think that we cannot stop the zoo. I'm telling you, with 12 men, you can stop the zoo. With 12 men. So that tweet that big idiot in Germany was making that time, it shouldn't have discouraged anybody at all or make you feel that how can we win with only 12 men? With those 12 men, I was even confident because of these numbers we have today. So that is what I want to put out there. And then let Biafrans understand that, look, this is a spiritual move. You know, look, only 4 men put the whole of the enemies of Israel to fly. 4 men. And those 4 men were not soldiers, they were lepers. 4 men. Go read your Bible. They were 4 men. They put the armies of the enemies to flight because God turned them into a battalion of spiritual soldiers that put enemies to flight. Thank you very much. And I am going to be signing out because I'm inside the plane. I would like to disturb everybody. Dear friends, airborne, airborne.
Okay. Before I was interrupted, I had just one more thing to tell our people, especially those back home, to be very strong. Now they will feel very safe with the presence of all these soldiers. Nobody will burn their homes again. Nobody will send them to IDP camp. And another important one is that to maintain these soldiers, we all have to be putting our hands in our pockets to support the movement, no matter how small, even if it is $1, even if it is $5. If you have more, please contribute. I appreciate all your efforts. I appreciate everyone, even those who come to our page to click, like, comment, and share. We appreciate all of you. So, my people, I will stop here so that my other comrades will chip in because, Vam interrupted me twice. So, but let others have time to talk. Thank you, my host.
Ndewo Ada Biafra. Thank you so much. Mazi Shuks, are you there? Mazi Shuks, are you there? 555 Vision, are you there?
Yes,
Mazi?
yes, yes, my
Okay.
brother.
Okay, you have the mic, Mazi.
Yeah, 247.
One mmadụ.
Ada Biafra. I greet,
Ndewo.
Nwanne ukwu.
Thank you.
Chuk survival. The battle
Mukoma,
cry.
you look like my younger brother.
Wow. Am I out there now? My picture? Because
Yes.
No, we
No,
can't see your
I know.
picture.
I know you.
okay.
I've been following you.
We
I've
know
been
you
following
now.
you.
Okay, yes. Yeah, 247. Today is a welcome day. You
Yeah.
know, this is, when you ozieziri anwụrụ ọkụ ruru eluigwe ntị.
Bam.
Yes. So, because a sị na ọha ju obodo, onye ọbụla achọba onye nke ya. Yes, because from the media team, we thank you. Are you back now? Are you still there?
I am back.
Okay, thank God for Johnny Mercy. May
Amen.
God also lead Vam to come
Back.
home safely.
Amen.
And it is a very very big, great thing because you see the kind of joy in Finland. This is the kind of joy every one of us need in Biafran land. The spirit of happiness and joy have entered inside every Biafran. Any other person that need freedom, any other person, if you look inside this place, you will see the joy, very natural joy. That is what is going on there. And as we are following up, we hear when our prime minister said, inside this convention, nobody had anything like a misunderstanding. That he has been a leader of Igbo and every other thing, that you will see anybody, Igbo people, having the kind of jealousy between one another and every other thing. But in this one, the spirit of Biafra take place. We thank Chukwuokike Abiyama for making it possible. We thank Chukwuokike Abiyama for bringing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out to deliver this message to our ear. We thank Chukwuokike Abiyama for bringing out the warrior, the dragon of our time, to come and lead this battle. If you see, watching the video going on here, you will see the spirit of our ancestors doing everything. You will see the spirit of Chukwuokike Abiyama performing wonders. You will see the great Lord who say we should come. Just come and call on him. He will give us Biafra. That is what is generating everywhere in the world today. So, my brother, I don't know if I still have more time as we go on respecting time.
Go on, go on, go on, go on.
Highly
Go on.
welcome. Highly welcome, my brother. Battle Christ is like he's out. So you are highly welcome. May God continue to bless Biafra, bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, continue to give our Prime Minister strength
Yeah.
until our freedom is achieved.
You see?
And not only that it will be achieved, Biafran freedom will be achieved, and we will defend Biafra and beyond.
You see?
That is the thing. For those who doesn't understand, Biafra is not a prophecy.
No.
Biafra is not a prediction. Biafra is a planned deal. It's a game. You plan it, you play it like a chess. You play it like a draft. That is the reason you see our Prime Minister defeating Nigerian government today. The evil contraption that came to eliminate the children of God. But since Biafra is a planned deal, that is why the people who know how to play the game is inside inside the field playing. May Chukwuokike Abiyama take control as we hear from others. If another opportunity is given to me, I will still comment. Thank you, my brother. Welcome. 247 Chuk Survivor. I don't know if you are here. Welcome. Who is coming? University of Biafra, Coastal Region. Welcome. My big sister Betty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
They were Mazi Paul, and they were 555 Vision, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. You know, God did a wonderful thing that honestly, I don't know how to, like he said, like our PM said, Mazi Paul, 555 Vision just went back there again. It was so harmonious. Nobody fight. Maybe there was reasons to fight. There could be reasons to fight and shout and quarrel, but because of the atmosphere did not allow anybody. Because there are things that, you know, there is something that if you have, when somebody push you, you will ignore the person. There are people that maybe if you are with somebody you love so much, you don't want that person to get offended. For instance, let's assume, okay, while we were in Lagos, there was this guy we call Tico. He smoke, he go, he dey fight, na street boy. One day, his uncle or his elder brother came back. His elder brother came back from America. And he brought his elder brother inside the same market where he was or where he is out to buy refrigerator. We were surprised that those touts that smoke and they do Zama with him, We are calling him Tiko, Tiko, Tiko. He pretended he never saw them or knew them before because his name, his brother didn't know that his name is, they call him by Tiko. His brother know his name as Chukwemeka. So as they were calling Teko, 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 he did not answer them. What I'm saying is that anwụ ihe ka ubi ere ọba. You might have reasons to fight. You might have reasons to quarrel, to argue, but there are things you will see. You will say, I beg, I don't want to spoil this. You know, there's something you will say, no, take this your bad face, can't spoil my good day. You know, you just love what you have and you want to keep that thing moving. That's what we are saying. So our prime minister said it, and Paul come back now and said the same thing again. It was so harmonious, honestly. The environment was like, make the thing no stop. Honestly, it was like make the thing never stop. So we must continue. Somebody sent this video and I want us to watch the video. Maze Battle Cry. Maze Battle Cry, I play the video. Let's see. Maze Battle Cry, are you there? Okay, when you come, you let us know. Let's go. Who is to speak? Okay, Mazi 555 Vision, you finally appear. This your background, no be small fine. No, see as you the collection they bam, The collection bam. I like.
Yes, these are the powerful people, the powerful people of the earth.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
powerful people of the earth.
Okay, Mazi Shooks, you are not there. Ada Biafra again. Okay, University. Now our own University of Biafra be this. You have the mic. Okay, it's like he's not there. Okay, Mazi Shibaze, you're welcome.
I don't know, my people.
You're welcome, Mazi.
May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to bless each and every one of you guys and
You
add
say,
more grease to your leg and hand.
you say,
Man, I am, I am lack of word to thank you guys because I was following you guys live and direct. That was my biggest regret why I did not follow you guys. Well, it has happened. It has happened. But I thank you guys for all you did, and I have been following up, sending messages. You know, just like you earlier on spoken. This is this has opened our eye the more. Just like our people talk, as you said it. Lord, boy, the word have we have spoken the word for the wise. Anybody who knows maka ndị Igbo anyị sị na onye maara asụ ma ọ sụọ n'ikwe, onye na-amaghị asụ ma ọ sụọ n'ala. But still, we have to keep on emphasizing because all of us cannot learn at the same pace. There are people who it takes more time to learn. So as we keep on pushing and believing that I so much have faith in this our PM. Right from the time I know him, I study him and see how he behaves. Some people may, get offended with the way he acts, but I know what he's doing and I feel where he is. And everybody who knows what it takes to be security conscious knows that whatever he may, sometimes he may make mistake. It's not God, but we have to understand that is a human. Sometimes human will kick in, sometimes spiritual will take place, but all the same thing, it works good for them that loves him. So I don't have much to say, but I just have the only word of encouragement. Let's do whatever we can in order to make this a successful one. We can't afford to make the mistake of past anymore. Thank you.
What happened? Are you okay? We can't hear you.
Yeah, I say carry on. Go ahead.
Okay. Mazibi, okay, it's like okay, you are welcome back. University of Costa Biafra. University of Biafra Costa, are you there? Like he's having issues. Can you hear me? Okay. Battlecry, play your video now. Play the video now. All right, we move. We must continue, but this is our PM. We don't turn them to our own. I like whenever PM do program, I keep him to his program. But this one we don't. Where is Sada Krawa? Sada Krawa is fine now. Are you watching? Okay, you are not watching from his own. Sada Krawa is beautifully, handsomely, gallantly fine. So Biafra of University of Biafra, we are not hearing you. If I dare you say I get power to talk, I lie you. I don't get power to talk because ihe anyị na-eme bụkwana na ihe mmụọ. Nwada Biafra, I know you were interrupted before, so I think if you want to talk, you have the mic to talk. Let us just. Can you hear me, Nwada Biafra?
Yes, I'm hearing you, but you muted me.
You are not muted. We can hear you.
Okay, you are hearing me.
Yeah.
You know, from what the last speaker said, he was saying that some people may not like the way the PM behaves or whatever. I don't think that our PM is a troublemaker as an agitator. Yes, but naturally, anybody that looks for your trouble, is only a tree that hears that they are going to cut it down and the tree will stand there. You know, so if you look for his trouble, he will give it back to you.
Bam.
Because this is the mistake that our Onyendu made. If Onyendu had known that these evil men around him, but when I knew that Onyendu was in trouble, was when he was asking for 100 men. I was thinking, why is Onyendu making this comment that he's looking for 100 men? You know, and that night, because I used to follow Simon, when I follow him, he will tell us that Onyendu is on the air. Let us switch over to go and listen to Onyendu. So that evening, Onyendu was saying, I need 100 men to march. I need 100 men. And I was thinking, what does he mean by 100 men? But when, after that day, Simon, during his this Onyendu's broadcast, said, ask Onyendu, do you mean that you need 100 men? Onyendu said yes. He said, okay, if you need 100 men, you will find 50 men in me. And today, Simon has demonstrated that he has 500 men, 50 men in him. What he did this Saturday, on Friday and Saturday, is awesome, is massive. The way everything was organized, the arrangement, in fact, ndị Igbo si na a na-esi n'ụlọ ama mma pụba n'ama. The way this organization and arrangement was made, we tell anybody that when Biafra comes, everything will be in order. To begin with, this number of soldiers that my eyes saw, they can never burn any house in Igbo land. They can never, because there is nothing like making a whole family homeless. And they have burned more than how many houses? You know? So our prime minister, he has shown that Onyendu did not waste his time raising all of us. It's like when they killed Osama bin Laden, they thought that terrorism will end. It did not end. It continued. So they can never kill Biafra. It is an ideology. Right now, Nigeria government will be panicking. And I was so excited. I was here crying of tears, you know, because now some of my colleagues will say to me, oh, Betty, we have seen you are now a full agitator. Even one spoke to me yesterday. He said that he follows me now, and everything I talk on my page is about Biafra. I said, yes. So I said to him, have I ever told you that my immediate younger brother was conscripted at Umunze in Orumba when we were little? That my brother, I said that he is 14, but I'm not sure he was up to that, because in my family we are very huge and tall people, you know. So that my brothers, they conscripted him under my mother's bed, because that time Biafra had no soldiers. So they were going house to house to conscript boys. He never came back. I was crying. He too was crying, calling my mom not to let them carry him. But they were about 5 of them with gun. So they cocked their gun, and my mom threw something at me, and as I was running, the stone cut my nail. Till today, that my nail bends. So it reminds me constantly of that my brother. So people didn't know that this spirit is in me to agitate seriously. Even if I do this for the next 2 years, I will not ask anybody to pay me. What I want to be paid to me with is achieving Biafra. And that's why I follow Simon, you know. So Simon is very serious. Anybody cursing Simon is not a true Biafra agitator. That's it. From what happened 2 days ago, anybody that is saying anything against Simon is not asking for Biafra. They are asking for something else, because Simon is on the way. Our PM is just on the way, highway. So my people, as I said before, we need to support. Nobody can tell you, oh, what is he doing with the money? You have all seen it. All those soldiers, do you know how much one barrette costs? Do you know how much their socks, their shoes, and those uniforms cost? Let alone the weapon they are using. You know? So Simon is doing it, and it is showing, and it is clear. I don't know what else anybody wants. Igbo people say, anya ghara igwe ọ na-achọ gịnị? Onye ọbụla gasị na ya chọrọzi ife Simon na-eme, what does that person want? What else? So the only thing he needs from us is support. However you can do your own support, come and do it, and let us get Biafra. Because with this guy, he said it that day, that he has heart of stone. And you all can see it, that man, Simon, has heart of stone. Thank you so much.
Somebody was calling and it was disturbing the program, so I was trying to mute the calls coming in from the PC. So the person that is calling, please, I want you to know it is late. You know, say we no day for Biafra land where law no day. We day for where law day. But if you call again, I will just accept you, make you talk. for the meantime. So I was trying to, because it was disturbing. So call again. I will give you the benefit to call. Call again. If not, whoever want to participate should come inside the studio. So Adabiafra, well done. I hear waiting you talk, and I believe Biafrans hear waiting you talk very, very, very well. University, are you here now? Can we hear your voice?
Yeah, Mazi,
Uh,
can you hear me?
university, just 2 minutes. Make I know say no be Rasta man be this. I know say no be Rasta man. That is why I want make it talk, because I don't know why you no go want enter studio. I make
Uh,
we hear you.
uh,
I try look for the link.
247.
I don't see the link. Oh. I dey try look for link. I want enter studio. Send the
Okay,
link to me. So make I use am enter.
okay. I go set down for you now. Okay. Okay, but university, no verse. I beg you, just carry your mic back.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mazi 247. I love to join you on a program to broadcast, but because of my activity here, they have slowed down my network completely. I have to go far away from my area to be able to talk now.
Wow.
Yeah. So because I went and started doing gospel from the tram and the parks, and then all of a sudden now my network just go down. Um, Thank you very much. I see your action during this period of this convention really encouraged me a lot. Even with the stress you had, you were able to find your way. That shows how committed you are to ensure that we secure this freedom. And I come here to use this opportunity to thank every one of you who were able to make it to that convention and do the needful there. It was very, very successful. There was nothing like it. It's a very big thanks to our Prime Minister. If our leader gets to hear what happened yesterday and day before yesterday, he is going to be very, very happy, and that is going to add a whole lot of energy to him wherever he is in the bondage of the enemy. Biafrans, what we have now is something that Chukwokika Biama has been preparing for us for many years. And the gospels and the preachings of Nnamdi Kanu has erupted many soldiers and many warriors that are going to ensure that we get to our promised land. And of course, I like us to understand, especially those of us who are from coastal region, to understand that for us to save the people in the coastal region, it's not just going to be talk alone. And this is what I love, why I love the unveilance of the Biafran Liberation Forces, because to be able to secure coastal region, is going to take a very, very strong hands. And for us to secure that place, we need to secure Southeast, like 90% secure Southeast, and then we take it down to the coastal region, because if you see the level of Fulanis and all those Fulanis they are giving birth to for these past years, they have all grown up, and these people are ready for conquest. We have been trying to carry out this crusade in the coastal region. It is stressful, and we will continue to push this message to ensure that this awareness and the people get this reorientation and come back to their human. Our people in the coast has been stripped of their humanity. They no longer reason, even in the face of conquest. I have just 2 minutes, so I like to drop it here. I will do what I need to do to ensure that I come up here sometimes to ensure that the voice from the coastal region is always heard very loudly. Thank you very much, 247. 247, was I heard? Am I being heard?
I don't think he is there.
Okay.
So you can be talking while he comes out.
Absolutely. Something happened on Space. A little kid, probably 20, 17 years, he came on Space and was saying that he does not support Simon Ekpa. I was like, you don't support Simon Ekpa? What are you doing in the government of Biafran Space? It does not make sense. How can a kid, a very young person like you, says that you don't support somebody like Simon Ekpa, but you accept the imposition of a drug dealer as your president, and you think that that thing you are seeing today, it just happened today? This is a very long-aged damage and a faulty foundation that is being imposed on you, even you without knowing it. And you are very lucky and privileged to have this type of humans who are in the front line today, giving you the message, telling you what is to come, the danger. These people are coming to our land and taking the indigenous owners of the land as hostage. They turned the owners of the land as prisoners, while they rendered our poor villagers homeless. And you are coming out to say that you do not support what Simon Ekpa is doing. Then you really need a very stronger, because she was a kid. Some people are, a vast majority of the people in my area are like this, and they need upper hands to bend them, according to our prime minister, to Abakaliki them into this.
Abakalekalize them.
Abakalekalize them. Yeah. Thank you, my warrior. 247.
We got Abakalekalize them into Biafra, whether they like it or not.
Absolutely.
That's the man. I don't see you again. Now I don't send you the link here. I've sent you the link. I sent you the link. That's the man. Okay, we must continue, BIAFRANS. I don't know who is here that are supposed to talk that is not spoken. Sorry, could catch me, so I want on the thing, make it hit small. Because if I not do that, the thing go enter my body, go become sickness. So make it not enter. By the grace of Chukwu, me no go enter. Sorry. Mazi Shooks, you dead there? Battle cry, anything there your mouth? Sorry.
We are in overwhelming moment at the moment. First of all, Biafra, I greet you again. I can't stop greeting you people and all our comrades here at the Biafra. We welcome you in the show.
Thank you.
Survivor, welcome. Survivor. Who is this person at the middle here?
Oh,
this person at the middle. I forgot it. You know, carry yourself.
We have King Omuka, we have Paul Onwubiko, we have
Okay, Paul. I throw a salute.
Yeah. Oh, Dogum, yeah, thank you. Man, you didn't go to Finland, man. I was looking to see you there.
I nearly go, but one or two things, circumstances, so I have to concentrate.
Yeah.
If you look at
they're asking of you, huh?
I'm saying
we're asking of you.
So I'm in the spirit. Maze inside the car, I they greet you. I don't know your level, so I greet you. So carry my salute, I beg. So as we were saying, we have received, we have seen, we have observed overwhelming and phenomenal season, because our people say Tokonadu. Someone is Tokonadu, and he deserved the position of the prime minister when he said that he had 50 men in him. I mean, he has demonstrated it and he has shown it. Now, whoever that is doubting that this Biafra is not at the fingertip, that person is joking. It is an enemy of progress. It's just the envy will destroy that person. So let us now add more spirit in what we are doing, because what we are doing is a spiritual issue and it is all about warfare. Warfare, we have to fight it both spiritual and physical. And the physical way we are fighting it is the way we saw the Biafra Liberation Army and resistance fighter on the road and those doing march part. That one is a spiritual matter. Then, sorry, that one is a physical matter. Then the spiritual one we have to do is a financial power. It requires financial power because I did back what I said. So obo ego ju olu, ogwala ego na su by here. Okay, so that zoo, we will level it with our financial power and with mind and unity. That's what we require now. Please, another thing we have to suggest here is that some of us use paper. So if we can agree, let's make auto payment every day. $1 or $1 will drop. Every day $1 will drop. Every day $1 will drop. You know, inside the Biafra Republic government in exile account. So if you calculate it in a month, it is $30. So $30 cannot deny you for eating. Of course, you must. Some of us spend more than that in a month to feed ourselves. So $30, you know, can go a long way if each of every one of us is doing this. This can help us, you know, make this go more stronger and tough. The way that when it comes to a situation that zoo will be in confusion, will not understand what we are doing again. Nobody is eating anybody's money. At least you saw it yesterday when the march parade was demonstrated. The jacket and everything those people are putting on and the vehicle, they will fuel the car, do other kind of all those kind of things are expenses. So let us stand up now and do the needful. At this critical time now, we'll have to add more energy, add more effort, and push forward to make sure that the actualization and the vision of the Prime Minister, according to him, that Biafra is coming, that he will be their end, you know, must surely come to pass. Of course, it must surely come to pass. We are not guessing. It's not a prophecy. Heaven has ordained it. So I just want to thank everybody here again, once again, from me, from here. Well done.
Ndewo Mazi, Ndewo, thank you. Rastaman, you're welcome.
Thank you, my brother. Thanks a lot.
Okay, before we come back to Paul Oubiko is I thought he wanted to say something, but he has disappeared. Okay, Rastaman, you have the microphone.
First of all, I want to correct certain impressions, some few things. I thank you guys. I thank you, my brothers and sisters, for all the doings, all the good intention. So one thing I want to correct is because of how the unity that people felt. There's a good analogy 247 gave talking about the Tico somebody. The thing is that this uncle of Tico who came back, or the big brother, who is doing the right thing, and this guy know that of course he's misbehaving. So, and now this uncle is our prime minister, the God-given son, our brother. So now, and we see he demonstrates that he doesn't want any nonsense. He's focused. He's been demonstrating it from the beginning, and this is why he said he's 50 men in one. So now, when everybody came there, no anything where somebody see there where we say he could have made somebody think somehow, not exist. Because if the people where we say maybe their spirits for they a bit clouded, they completely no come. But People will come there, everybody, like Adadi around me, see how her expression sweet me, rich belly. So the thing is that everything pure. This one where they look for benefit of doubt, maybe there was nothing. Everybody was as one there. Now they were single spirited people, single spirit, everybody. And the same thing goes to also our sister reminded me something a few days before, around the beginning of this thing. I don't know how. I'm not following this one where that the Orama calls him or Abani Diegu, the one in Dutchland, called himself a BIAFRAN child. I saw something popped up. I just saw the headline. I said, I know besides they go look for anything, say it go make sense. So, but sometimes if you go take the nonsense where then they talk, you go show the people where they follow them, say, talk to them, say what it be this. But I decided I don't even want to go give them any click. I don't even want to go involve myself. I say, though I was curious, I said people will go and bring out the nonsense where they talk. So now, and if I did go there now, as she say they talk to 9 people. Okay, the same thing I imagined it, because when I see the thing coming, I know she talk about those things. But from a demonstration that Simon has done up to today, which is similar to the same way Nnamdi Kanu, if he tells you one thing more that is positive, he has more. He no one tell you, but before he open him out, talk him. And I see that the anti-aircraft he brought, he display. But these people just take it out of context just to deceive people. So as Sajere came in and said that they shouldn't even if they want. No, but these people cannot be the people that analyze what is going. We should know better to even come to that, to even have a doubt to say, oh, now these people. No, because from the beginning he set off himself against Biafra. None of them said anything against the one we say instead Simon go bring and make him no come. Because no DOS no say anything. Nnamdi Kanu to say he hear that kind of thing, you go anyway, he sacked that one before even no DOS bring him back. So we know they tell what thing they happen, no be them. It's just like what in Nigerian government go talk, say we dey for street, I will not get anything. We they neutralize them every day. PM they beg them, say make una talk about the neutralization, what they do. So no be them go give you now we they analyze them. So the same that was second thing. The third thing be our brother we talk say some people no like how Simon. Any person when no like anything when Simon they do now the same thing as those that's the Tico. When no say they do nonsense, nobody go there in the normal head get something against Simon. The same thing like the same people will go to the convention. So any person who gets anything against that person already is already a red flag, because me with my common sense where God give me, I follow this person before Oyen do even talked about him. Me, because I see they do na heavyweight. I get one day when me I come for a show. I just show after his exposition. I just describe it as heavyweight because I see saying somebody where they were trained. I just used it and made a song in the I think in 2019. I described it as heavyweight, and people at the audience, they understood what my expression was. So from then till now, the intention is always standing. And some people they talk say it not be perfect, no be. Let's talk about all the perfect things where they do before we go talk about them that human being. We not say that human being, but now God's spirit they work through him. We know that's doubt because somebody everything where they see the intention, they carry on for head. Like somebody where they go sell something, carry on for head where they advertise his heart, his intention, genuine intention. And everything when they come against, even people that offend him, if they forgive them, if they still they stretch hand, they do this, they talk everything, he go prove them wrong again. And we'll talk about be perfect, Make we talk, we never talk the perfect thing where he did finish. So make people not talk that thing. The brother, if he goes astray, we go see. But up till now, everything what they do, now perfect. Now perfect, now God will they give the glory, not be him. So make that kind of spirit. I know not be the spirit will go chop there. Make we scrutinize them. So anyway, that was just 3 things I wanted to talk about before I say, my brothers, congratulations to us. Make we give thanks to the Most High for our PM. Easy. Easy and not easy. God make them they do them for us easy. So me I tell them say now that's unity where we see there and the oneness. I call Van and Adadiorama the first convention day. Now me I tell them, say, when I see the hashtag Biafra Gate to 2023, I just came in there. Now they don't they close, or they listen to them, they don't they close. They analyze Adadiorama or just name express joy. What I got the joy is here, and all those things. Even if only who to be best obia everywhere. So we see that Biafrans are ready to go through the gate. We are prepared and ready. Yeah, Biafrans are ready to go through the gate. We are prepared because Israel did it in 1948. We are on a date. Biafra's on a date of Biafra Gate in Finland. Yes. I told them it was the very first day. I said it was a date. And it's really a date. I said, triumphant Biafrans, walking as one like elephants, crushing the zoo like ants, burn them like poisonous plants. Yeah. Triumphant Biafrans, walking as one like elephant, crushing the zoo like ants, burn them like poisonous plants, because hashtag Biafra Gate 2023. We are prepared. I say that we are ready. In Finland, Helsinki, the zoo is dead. Biafra is here to sink it. Biafra time has come. I said, no going back. There is no going back. I said that. Helsinki Declaration. Unveil Biafra Charter. Helsinki Declaration. Unveil Biafra Charter. Biafra self-referendum convention, Helsinki Declaration, first one, and it was day one, but I know that is a war, and Biafra won. War to be won, a fight to be won, battle to be won, one. Spirit is one, everything one. That's why we unification at the convention, because we are ready to go through the gate, and we are entering the gate. Then I tell them, say, they think, say, we will not reach anywhere, but we have to go to Kabiama, and who get to go to Kabiama get the truth. And we get the truth, get majority, get the final say, because that is the spirit of that is carrying our brother. And some people think say a dream. Some people think say I see our financial minister many times. You go say this is not be Photoshop, or you go touch him. Many people see say not be Photoshop. They call him again. You go remind them, say this is not real. Say no, you know what I mean, not be Photoshop. Then I can't tell those people. They dream, calling this daydream. They dream, they are dreaming, calling this a daydream, because the name of Biafra is written in a white stone. This white stone is the light stone. This light stone is called the Liechtenstein stone. There you pay us, we got the chief cornerstone. Oh, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume, ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme nwanne nke otu onye. Mmalite n'ọgwụgwụ ọgbaji igwe kpọọ ya nkụ. isi mmiri nke ndụ akwa oke osisi na-eche ndo. Anyị nwere onye na-eburu anyị agha, Jehova bụ mma agha anyị nwere. Anyị nwere onye na-eburu anyị agha, chacha bụ mma agha anyị nwere. Okike bụ mma agha anyị nwere. Olisa bụ mma agha anyị nwere. Ọbasi mmụọ, okike bụ mma agha anyị nwere. Mma agha anyị nwere.
That's brilliant. That's
Goziere anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Gozie onye ọbụla, nsi gozie ndị ọbụla ha na-aga. Anyone I bless Oyendu, all who believe in Oyendu is a part of the blessing. Unless those who count themselves out. Because if you want to share the glory of the Most High, you go share. Is a free open gate and gate of real joy. The peace that God gives, not the one that they buy with money. This one are the conscience where we where we sacrifice for God Almighty everything. He gives us the strength to do what you're doing. Blessed love, my brother, 247 and everybody.
Ndewo. Okay, Mazi Shibwaze. Maybe we'll try round up because honestly, tomorrow na Monday and my body never even tell me true. So make I go get some sleep, I beg.
You do well, my brother. You guys have done a lot. So just like what we are saying, my brothers, I'm still urging each and every one of us. There is still more we can do in the area of finance. I have, although I spoke last time with PM and it says I should bring forward this into our information minister, which I have done. And I hope that they will look at it and see if it will be considerable. Then it's a very vital tool for us to be able to get money. Coupled with the one we're getting, with that one, I believe there is nothing we can do. Thank you.
Mazi Shooks, it's just that I can see. Okay, make we no waste time. Mazi, do I say is there anything like a Mazi Rasta man?
Okay. Intention is what counts. The good intention is represent everything, But if you call me Ras, like you see as the name did there, so Ras is already a title. If you say Mazi Ras, that goes, I think, quite good. Mazi.
Okay, Mazi Ras, just use your last minute in this program to say good night to BIAFRANS. So we go waka.
BIAFRANS. As they say, the thing where we say they wear for wrist, they know they take a mirror, they look at.
Yeah.
We had enough. A word is always enough for the wise. All the things that this our PM has been demonstrating all this while. I mean, it's already more than 1,000 words, and each one represents the other one. It's like mantra. He always repeats the same principle in everything, and the principle is just for our own good. To go against it is to go against our own lives. It's like suicidal. So my people, listen to what they say, take instruction, and the instruction is for good. It's that the same principle that brings those instructions. For those at home, remember 1 kilometer or more from barracks and checkpoints and all the hawkers, please not even go hawk at the checking point at all. So and financial wise, everybody should do whatever they can. Give tap into the special spirit, which is the positive spirit of the uncle of Taco. I don't know what if his name, which is actually significant or signifies what Simon represents, and which is on a higher and better level. Take that spirit of justice that he's carrying with, and it gives you the way to contribute in whichever way you can, and even bring inputs and ideas, whatever, because we are builders. We are not destroyers like those who come to destroy us. Blessed love, everybody. Thank you, media team. Thanks, everybody.
Ndewo, Mazeras. There was so much. Okay, Wanda Betty.
So
Wanda Betty, you are listening from another device. Go on. I removed it. You are here with two devices. Why did you remove it again now? Okay, now.
echoing again.
It's not echoing, only that it's echoing.
Okay, yeah.
You're always coming in with two devices. Why?
No, well, there's one on my computer. The one I'm listening with now, which is live now, is the one on my phone.
What you need to do, you only use one to avoid the echoing. Just use one. You can use your phone or your computer to log in. It's not important. You can log in
I put it on phone in case I'm not at home when, like Vam 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 did now.
Yeah, when you are outside, you just log in through your phone. It's just the same thing.
Yeah. That's why I have it on both. But I'm sorry I put two of them on now. I've locked one
up. No problem.
Yeah.
But we are not seeing your picture.
Let me see. My brother, I don't know how to
okay, now
to do all these things.
If you can't find it, it's well, you can still go on and speak.
Yeah. Okay. Are we closing now?
Yeah, we are closing.
Yeah, the last person that that talked, that what's her name? A girl that came and was a young lady that came to the space and was saying that she doesn't like what Simon is doing. This is a common place for these young people, because they were not taught history in schools. So they don't know their background, There is nothing like people knowing their background and what happened, but they were not allowed to study history and know what happened before they were born. If you go to all this Western world, history is one of the first things that they teach their children so that they will know about their heritage, their background, and they can defend it, But our children don't. Sometimes when I'm scrolling on Facebook, I will be seeing the people talking about all these naked things. They will be scoring like 1 point something million views. But the one for Biafra, they will just scroll and pass because they don't understand. But tomorrow now, when Biafra comes...
Wait, let it not be that I'm interrupting you, but I just want you to understand that everything that is good, every good thing is cheap. But the evil or bad ones are costly. In the morning, I don't know of where you are, but here every morning while taking my kids to school, I will see a line, very long line, that the last one might spend half an hour before it gets to their turn. Do you know what they're waiting for? They're waiting to buy cigarettes. And cigarette is very expensive, yet they will buy it. So every beer is costlier. Beer, forget it. The people pay bigger price for useless things, things that they will benefit nothing from. Continue, Jerry. No verse say I shook hand for your mouth. No verse.
No, it's always good for us to contribute in any way we could, you know, just to make our people realize, because this modern time, people, the way our brain is set with the internet, people are very prone to forgetting things very easily. So the only thing you do is to keep reminding them, you know, because there's a lot to see on the internet. You can start in the morning and fix your face on the internet. Before you know it, it will be evening. So, and you cannot remember everything. That's why it's good to constantly remind our people about this coming of Biafra. Biafra will be a country like Dubai that everybody now talks about. So these young ones, it's good to be patient and listen to them and know their problem. Then you start tackling it from there. So the next thing I will say in my closing remark is that tomorrow is sit at home. My sorry?
Go on, go on. No, I'm not.
Yeah. So
It's still.
our people should be happy now and know from this unveiling of Biafra Liberation Army about how many battalions of soldiers that will be giving them shelter, protection. Nobody will burn their houses again. Nobody can intimidate them again. Simon knows the way. Ndị Igbo si na onye kpu igu ka ewu na-eso. You people have to follow Simon and listen to him. This shows that he has your interest at heart. And the man does not sleep. There's this prophet David who said one time that everything about Simon spiritually is all about agitation, agitation, agitation. And I agree with him, because when you see Simon, he is doing something. He doesn't think about anything else, you know. He doesn't think about anything other than the safety of our people, regardless of the fact that he's in a country where he's very comfortable. So you people should think somebody that is comfortable, he has everything he wants, and he's still thinking about you people. Come on. What else can you expect from one man? You know? So he's not afraid of all the threats. He still came out and was participating fully within these 2 days. He never hid himself. He is there physically, live and direct. We all have seen that what Simon said about making it useless for those who abducted Onyendu, he has done it, and he's still doing more. He's not giving up. He cannot do halfway and say, oh yeah, let another person start now. He is always in the forefront. So, my people, know it that Mazi Simon Ekpa and his group has made it useless for those who rendition Onyendu. What else could Onyendu have done that Simon haven't done? So that 50 men in him, we have seen it. Remain strong and observe the sit at home. Don't go near military barracks. Don't go near military checkpoints, so that you will live. Because with these men he unveiled, they are equal to the task, very equal to the task. And spraying gun might get any hawker, and we don't want anybody to die. We love all of you. So this video, we will make sure that it goes viral so that you people will know and hear what we are saying. Stop scrolling past anything Biafra. Stop and read it, comment, and share it so that it goes viral. Thank you, my people. All hail Biafra.
Oh,
Unity, peace,
Biafra.
equity, and love. Thank you.
Thank you, Ada Biafra. The only Ada Biafra in our midst. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Butterfly, I beg.
Yeah, just a quick one. I have no much to say. Biafra, thank you for giving heed of what we're doing and what Prime Minister is doing, the kind of spirit he used to pilot this movement. Everything have been set on our eyes, and everything is done, kuro, since Friday till yesterday, and we have seen the proof, seen the evidence, seen the manifestation. What we are talking about now is financial power. We need it. And you know what to do. That's all I have to. Good afternoon and good morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
May I
Thank
say one thing, Professor? This our sister said something about the person where they come for space before. Such person, just like she also advised to give our people patience, such person should not. These are more important people. Sonia Barawa can do such a thing very well. I know that Sonia Barawa wasn't there, because if Sonia Barawa was there, he will single her out and make her judge herself with questions. But even though they don't teach history, but in the recent history, there are some things that are very open. They are in your eyes. Even if you say you will give him time, make he Google himself. So ask him a few questions, and then if the person we get to where he will reach, where you see say the person just openly they support evil, then if it's leave him. But if not, the person will through just judge himself with the thing where they happen. Then after that, whether they qualified at all to even talk about Simon. That's just what I wanted to chip in. So engage them like that, and this is the better way to get fruit out of them. And at the same time, any person who thinks like them will get the lesson automatically. Thank you.
Thank you, Rastaman. Thank you so much. So, Biafrans, I must say thank you, every one of us. We have done marvelously well. And I want
This video no gree play.
Which video?
This video I put for three here.
They come.
Okay.
So, Biafrans, I want us to know that without each or any one of us, this Biafra or the achievement we made so far wouldn't have come here, wouldn't have made it. So because you do your own, I do my own. That is why we have come to this. We have come this far. And the more we do, the more far we go. The more we push, the more success we get. Yes, as they push more, that is how the way that the more we push the enemy, the more they give us space. So we must to push. Mbaka say push until something happen, and we are not stopping. So I want us all to beg. If you have been sleeping in some areas, wake up. Anyway, you know yourself. You know what you can do that you have not been doing. You know what you have to do that you are not doing. You know what it is that, yes, I can do this. If it is to share program, you know you can share it. It doesn't cost you anything, and you are not doing it, because some people think like those fools are saying, instead it will come from Mazi Simon. Instead Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra. Let us destroy it. You think you are doing it to Simon, but you are doing it to even yourself and your generation. So when we say share the program, help us share the program. Anyway, share it. You will see me saying, share anywhere you see Biafra through Biafra gospel message. It doesn't matter. Me, I go Twitter, or when I have time to go inside space, I just see this one. It talks. I don't know them. I just share. That is just the simple truth. What is important is the message. It's not the person that is preaching the message. Is the message that is important that we get across to everybody. It's not the person. What we need here is freedom. It doesn't matter who is preaching the freedom. It might be your worst enemy. It doesn't matter. As long as he's preaching that same thing you need, my brother, Johan, so let us do whatever. If it is finance, you know you can. I beg, come out and finance. Anyhow, there is something every one of us must do, can do. Let us do it. So I must say thank you very much. Let me go and get some rest. So tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow is work. Tomorrow is Monday again, so we'll start all over again. I am so happy. I am so happy that the Finland convention that was like a story finally is no longer a story, is no longer a film, it's no longer a scam, it's no longer a deceit or whatever the caricature or propaganda, but it is a real. If you enter there, see the hall. If you enter the environment, do you know that anyway? Let me not go into that because it will take us another few or much time. So I want to tell us that this Finland, it has opened a lot of things. We'll begin talk tomorrow again. Yeah, that's the man.
What's I been one put in say? I mean, one say for those get people will be say they scared because what in Nigeria government will do them, or sometimes not even what they go do them, they still have that imagination that say this because of their terrorism and intimidation. If I do now, how would be we delegitimize them? As you see yesterday, before I see those things, yes, they no say the PM no be liar. So and I know say they post everything safe. I know say as they come, they show the count. Follow the PM and see say the thing where they talk not true. And Nigeria not go tell you that true. Nigeria are on their knees now. So they know fit intimidate us. Nothing say they will never come again and have power over Biafra on earth. Every day by day, now so then go they think. I say Nigeria is dead and Biafra come to sink it. And this is what the Helsinki Declaration was. Helsinki is to sink Nigeria, and Biafra will sink it. So make sure they look at Nigeria as up and now forgery. It's just like their president. Every now forgery they forge, not be authentic. But waiting Biafra authority, now authentic authority that the world is as scared of. This is why the UN, because justice is on our side. And now we are bringing the arms and everything necessary because since now wasn't the respect, we they use them too. So no they look Nigeria as now high because they are no more legit for us. We have weakened them. We're defeating them every day. Thank you, my people.
Man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Battle Cry, you can put the video now. Let's see. Let's hear the video.
Okay. Is that the one on the screen?
Yes, this one, Abby.
Yeah. Okay. Why is it not? Why is it like as if it's loading?
I don't know why. I told you before, I tried to play the video when you sent me it. It's not working. I don't know.
Okay. You look at where from the link. Link here until na keep as one.
Okay, I'm coming. But before that, let us see our PM.
I'll send the radio by WhatsApp.
Don't worry. I will get it.
Biafra is here! Biafra is here! Biafra is
I'm telling you, the joy there was. But Okra, there's something is wrong because if I try to get it through the link, it's not working. I can't get the link. So maybe
Last link.
tomorrow.
The last link, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
If another thing is different thing entirely is coming up. Okay. Okay, wait. Now let's see if it will show here before we go.
No. Biafra is here. Biafra is here. Biafra is
All right. Mazugo, welcome. Everybody take a seat. Take a seat, my people. Take a seat. Let's continue. Take a seat. Let's. Mazugo.
David Objection. Apotikelike, Ejiogilike, Afalo de Ejioku, Nikino Mazo de Dobi.
No, you know what happened there was when I came in, nobody was supposed to touch or go close to PM, but I defied the order.
All right, Mazugo, welcome.
Really?
Everybody
I
take a
defied the order.
seat.
I said, for here, I go grab PM.
Take a seat, my people. Take a seat. Let's
I
continue.
grab my hugger. So that was when they were chatting.
Take a seat. Let's continue. Welcome, Mazugo.
Security didn't worry.
Eh?
Security didn't worry.
No. Security. PM will give them time to leave.
Really?
They wanted to rush me. PM will give them time to let me be.
Order. Please get seated.
So it's awesome. Honestly, everything there was perfect and awesome. The moments there, every moment there was a joyous one. Honestly, so who doesn't know. So it's good. It's good that it happened. Honestly, it's good. Every moment, super. I tell you the truth. Every moment there was super. So, dear friends, I must say thank you so much as we close this program. We will continue tomorrow. This program not they finish. You see this Finland, we go to give them topic. But the thing we say, the topic we give them these days, they refuse to take those topics. The topics we are giving them. They don't take the topics we give them again. So, but it is well. We will continue to shower them with topics and then we'll see the topics. So, Biafrans, good night from here. I beg, make we go rest. Tomorrow is another day.